No car insurance resource would be complete without a comprehensive glossary of car insurance terms. We've compiled a list of terms and their definitions to better help you navigate the sometimes confusing world of insurance. Accident. This is an unexpected sudden event that causes property damage to an automobile or bodily injury to a person. The event may be an at fault or a not at fault, and it may be report or unreported. An accident involving two vehicles may be termed a collision. Accident report form. This is the report filed by police, often called the police report, containing the important information regarding the vehicle collision. This report will include the names of all individuals involved, vehicles involved, property damaged, and citations that were issued. Adjuster. This is the person who will evaluate the actual loss reported on the policy after an accident or other incident. They will make the determination on how much will be paid on the auto insurance policy by the insurer. Agent. This is a licensed and trained individual who is authorized to sell and to service insurance policies for the auto insurance company. At fault. This is the amount that you, the policyholder, contributed or caused the auto collision. This determines which insurance agency pays which portion of the losses. Auto insurance score. This is a score similar to credit score that evaluates the information in your consumer credit report. These scores are used when determining pricing for your auto insurance policy. Negative marks on your credit report can increase your auto insurance premiums. The use of this information to determine policy pricing does vary from state to state. Automobile insurance. This is a type of insurance policy that covers and protects against losses involving automobiles. Auto insurance policies include a wide range of coverages depending on the policyholder's needs. Liability for property damage and bodily injury, uninsured motorist, medical payments, comprehensive, and collision are some of the common coverages offered under an auto insurance policy. Binder. This is a temporary short-term policy agreement put in place while a formal permanent policy is put into place or delivered. Bodily injury liability. This is the section of an insurance policy that covers the cost to anyone you may injure. It can include lost wages and medical expenses. Broker. This is a licensed individual who on your behalf sells and services various insurance policies. Claim. This is a formal notice made to your insurance company that a loss has occurred which may be covered under the terms of the auto insurance policy. Claims adjuster. This person employed by the insurance agency will investigate and settle all claims and losses. A representative for the insurance agency to verify and ensure all parties involved with the loss get compensated fairly and correctly. Collision. The portion of the insurance policy that covers damage to your vehicle from hitting another object. Objects can include but are not limited to another vehicle, a building, curbs, guardrail, tree, telephone pole or fence. A deductible will apply. Your insurance company will go after the other party's insurance policy for these costs should they be at fault. Commission. This is the portion of the auto insurance policy that is paid to the insurance agent for selling and servicing the policy on behalf of the company. Comprehensive. This is a portion of the insurance policy that covers loss caused by anything other than a collision or running into another object. A deductible will apply. This includes but is not limited to vandalism, storm damage, fire, theft, etc. Covered loss. This is the damage to yourself, other people or property or your vehicle that is covered under the auto insurance policy. Declarations page. This is the part of the insurance policy that includes the entire legal name of your insurance company, your full legal name, complete car information including vehicle identification numbers or VIN, policy information, policy number, deductible amounts. This page is usually the front page of the insurance policy. Deductible amount. This is the portion of the auto insurance policy that is the amount the policyholder must pay up front before the insurance company contributes and is required to pay any benefits. This amount can be within a wide range in price and varies from approximately $100, $1,000, The larger amount you pay in a deductible, the lower your normal monthly, yearly policy will cost. This is the portion of the auto insurance policy that would be applicable only to comprehensive or collision coverage. Discount. This is a reduction in the overall cost of your insurance policy. Deductions can be given for a variety of different reasons, including a good driving record, grades, age, marital status, specific features and safety equipment on the automobile. Emergency road service. This is the part of an auto insurance policy that covers the cost of emergency services such as flat tires, keys locked in the car and towing services. Endorsement. This is any written change that is made to the auto insurance policy that is adding or removing coverage on the policy. Exclusion. This is the portion of the auto insurance policy that includes any provision including people, places or things that are not covered under the insurance policy. First party. This is the policyholder, the insured in an insurance policy. Gap insurance. This is a type of auto insurance provided to people who lease or own a vehicle that is worth less than the amount of the loan. Gap auto insurance will cover the amount between the actual cash value of the vehicle and the amount left on loan should the car be stolen or destroyed. High-risk driver. If you have a variety of negative marks on your insurance record including driving under the influences, several traffic violations, etc., you may be labeled as a risk to the insurance company. This will increase your insurance policy or may make you ineligible for coverage. Insured. The policyholder, who are covered by the policy benefits in case of a loss or accident. Insurer, is the auto insurance company who promises to pay the policyholder in case of loss or accident. Liability insurance. This part of an auto insurance policy which legally covers the damage and injuries you cause to other drivers and their vehicles when you are at fault in an accident. If you are sued and taken to court, liability coverage will apply to your legal costs that you incur. Most states will require drivers to carry some variation of liability coverage insurance, and this amount will vary state by state. Limits. This is the portion of the auto insurance policy that explains and lists the monetary limits the insurance company will pay out. In the situation you reach these limits, the policyholder will be responsible for all other expenses. Medical payments coverage. This is the portion of an auto insurance policy that pays for medical expenses and lost wages to you and any passengers in your vehicle after an accident. It is also known as personal injury protection or PIP. Motor Vehicle Report. The Motor Vehicle Report or MVR is a record issued by the state in which the policyholder resides in that will list the licensing status, any traffic violations, various suspensions and / or refractions on your record. This is one of the tools used in determining the premium prices offered by the insurance agency. This is also used to determine the probability of you having a claim during your policy period. No-fault insurance. If you reside within a state with no-fault insurance laws and regulations, your auto insurance policy pays for your injuries no matter who caused the accident. No-fault insurance states include Florida, Hawaii, Kansas, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, North Dakota, Pennsylvania, Utah and Washington, D.C. Non-renewal. This is the termination of an auto insurance policy on the given expiration date. All coverage will cease as of this date and insurer will be released of promised coverage. Personal property liability. This is the portion of the auto insurance policy that covers any damage or loss you cause to another person's personal property. Personal injury protection or PIP. This portion of an auto insurance policy pays for any lost wages or medical expenses to you and any passengers in your vehicle following an accident. PIP is also known as medical payments coverage. Premium. This is the amount charged to you monthly, yearly or any other duration agreed upon by insurance company and policyholder and paid directly to the auto insurance company. A premium is based on the type and amount of coverage you choose for your vehicles and yourself. Other factors that will affect your insurance premium prices include your age, marital status, Your driving and credit report, the type of car you drive and whether you live in an urban or rural area. Premiums vary by insurance company and the location you live. Quotation: this is the amount or estimated amount the insurance will cost based on the information provided to the agent, broker or auto insurance company. Rescission. This is the cancellation of the insurance policy dated back to its effective date. This would result in the full premium that was charged being returned. Rental reimbursement. This is the portion of the auto insurance policy that covers the cost of an automobile rental of similar size should the covered vehicle be in repair from the reported incident. Replacement cost. This is the amount of money it would cost to replace a lost or damaged item at its actually new replacement value. This monetary amount would be based on a new identical item in the current local market. Salvage. This is the auto insurance policyholder's property that is turned over to an insurance agency in a loss final settlement. Insurance companies will sell the salvage property in hopes to recoup some of its monetary loss due to the loss and settlement. Second party. This is the actual insurance company in the auto insurance policy. Surcharge. This is the amount added to your auto insurance policy premium after a traffic violation or an accident in which you were found to be at fault. Third party. This is another person other than the policyholder and auto insurance company who has faced a loss and may be able to collect and be compensated on behalf of the policyholder's negligence. Total loss. This is complete destruction to the insured property of a policyholder. It has been determined that it would be a great sum of money to repair the item rather than replace the insured piece of property to its state prior to the loss. Towing coverage. This is the portion of the auto insurance policy that covers a specified amount for towing services and related labor costs. Underinsured driver. This is the portion of an auto insurance policy which covers injuries to you caused by a driver without enough insurance to pay for the medical expenses you have incurred from the accident. This is portion of the policy can vary state by state as some states include damage to the car in this section. Uninsured driver or motorist. This is the portion of the auto insurance policy which covers injuries to you caused by a driver who was without liability insurance at the time of the accident. Uninsured driver or motorist coverage comes in two different sections: uninsured motorist bodily injury and uninsured motorist property damage. Uninsured motorist bodily injury coverage covers the injuries to you or any passenger in your vehicle when there is an accident with an uninsured driver. Uninsured motorist property damage coverage covers the cost for the property damage to your vehicle when there is an accident with an identified uninsured driver. Uninsured driver or motorist coverage must be offered when you purchase the required liability coverage for your vehicle. You must sign a declination waiver if you decline uninsured driver or motorist coverage. The majority of states require drivers to carry some form of uninsured motorist coverage. Some states include damages to your car in this coverage. Vehicle Identification Number or VAN. A VAN is a 17-letter and number combination that is the identification of the specific vehicle. It will identify the make, model and year of the automobile. This number is typically located on the driver's side window on the dash. It can also be found on the vehicle's registration and title. Share this video and subscribe us for more auto insurance videos.